possession or consumption of alcoholic beverages and tobacco products are grounds for the removal from the site of competition and other disciplinary actions. At the same time, we encourage you to be loud, be proud, and be positive. Good afternoon and welcome to the campus of Maranatha Baptist University for today's NCCAA matchup between the Archers of Moody Bible Institute and your Maranatha Baptist University Saber. Please rise, remove your hats for a word of prayer, followed by the playing of our national anthem, and then the introduction of today's speaker. Let's pray. Lord, thank you for bringing these two teams together safely today. Thank you for these men and their hard work to get to this position this season. Lord, pray that you protect them as they play. Lord, may you be honored and glorified in what happens on the court. And Lord, may you keep the players safe, the officials and coaches, may they have wisdom in how they decide. In Christ's name I pray. And now the starting lineups for the visitors on the scoreboard, the Archers of Moody Bible Institute. A freshman, number 1, Isaac Martinez. A junior, number 2, Demarion Jackson. A senior, number 3, Trey Walker. A freshman, number 10, Joshua Martin. And a sophomore, number 25, Marquise Allen. The Archers are coached by Jack Jordan.
Attention, this is an emergency broadcast. A dangerous animal has just escaped from the zoo. Stay indoors, lock all doors and windows, and avoid all contact with wildlife. If you are outside, seek shelter immediately. Authorities are responding. Remain calm.
The SaberCats are coached by Rob Fuller, assisted by John Teasdale and Jeremy Schaefer. Tonight's officials are Matthew Fuller, Alex Serrano, and Thomas Bryant. It's senior night. Let's play basketball.
I don't know how to describe what I've just experienced.
I feel energized. I feel hyped.
We are ready for basketball here in the gym this afternoon. The SaberCats on senior night taking on their rivals in the Midwest Conference, Moody Bible Institute. It has been 12 straight victories for the SaberCats going back multiple seasons. In fact, Moody is one of the most frequent matchups in men's basketball history for Maranatha. Maranatha leads the all-time series 58-15 right off the tip. Moody wins the tip. The jumper no good, and it's Galladay with the rebound. I'm joined in the booth this afternoon once again by Maranatha's own Colin Barnes, who has earned his place on the roster up here in color commentary, deep dives on the data, and general good observations. Colin, welcome to the broadcast.
Good afternoon. I'm ready for a good game. Good college basketball over the nation.
That's right. Little different lineup for the SaberCats. What do you make of that?
Well, senior night.
Yeah.
Got to give some of the grad guys, some of the senior, some good playing time.
Yeah.
Justice Morrison, we haven't seen him in a while.
First start, first action in quite a while.
I think it'll be interesting.
He's got experience. He has factored prominently in past seasons. Nice find underneath, and Galladay on the board for the SaberCats.
It's interesting to see how his rust, how he's going to deal with that.
Yeah. Justice can play, we know that. And he will.
He's got the tenacity,
tonight.
got the heart, just like
Good
Braden
switch.
Cox, just like Joe Shank.
Moody unable to find any seam, and it's Galladay coming up with the steal, taking it up the floor on his own. Runner won't go. There's Morrison scrambling for it on the floor, but unable to come away clean. Good hustle play. And now the Archers come back the other way. And scoring for them is number 10, Joshua Bartig, freshman from St. Charles, Missouri.
Didn't see too many run out on that fast break. Expecting Galladay to make it.
Yeah, they let him take it coast to coast. It was a good shot, just didn't quite go down for him. First real opportunity in a sustained offensive possession. Long three, way off the mark for Arcello, but it's Cox grabbing the loose ball. Nice find for Galladay. Little hesitation, and he scores again. Coach Jordan for the Archers is upset.
Cox, once again, he's
Yeah,
right where the ball is every time.
Disrupted that play. Have a chance to reset. And there's Coffey with a defensive. And the foul called on Moody. Coffey stripped it clean, and Martinez fouled him as he grabbed possession. So that was, am I wrong? Or are they going to?
Could have possibly tapped the backside of his knee there. Caught him off balance.
They were both number one. Okay. So the foul is on Coffey. Wasn't so clean after all.
Looked clean.
Yeah.
From the
good
angle of the
defensive
students.
pressure. Yeah, it always depends on your perspective, right? Floated in. Now in the paint. Can't quite get away from Cox, and Galladay grabs a rebound.
Allen with a clear size advantage, but Cox has the heart. He doesn't back down.
Braden going baseline. Now he finds himself under the basket, and he's fouled on the shot. That's that delayed whistle we've been seeing quite a bit this season. A new kind of officiating that they have put in place this year is kind of waiting to see if the ball goes in or not. Not as many three-point plays. Also trying to force his way into the world's finest event staff. I don't know if you noticed that or not, but Vice President of Advancement Tim McPhillips on mop duty this afternoon. Braden makes a pair.
That'll be fun. Let's see if on a fast break he's able to make make it out of the way before they come
I don't
down.
know.
Come barreling down.
That is a major concern. I'll brace it. Galladay with a massive rejection. Wow! Where did he come from?
Is that Carter Gilmore? Folks, if we saw the Wisconsin game, we saw a block just like that at the end. Galladay must have been watching ball right before this.
Into the paint, no good, and Coffey fights for the rebound. His pass for Morrison is hooked up, and Justice with a nice move to escape the pressure. Galladay is playing the game of his life so far today. Couple of buckets and big defensive plays. Morrison catch and shoot, no good. SaberCats so far no good from downtown. We'll see if they can find the answer on that one.
It'll be interesting to see.
Orsello gets a hand on it and saves it inbounds. The defense is outstanding so far here in the first half. Galladay, Euro step, good!
6 points for Galladay already.
Deep three on the way.
Lose the
Getting
defensive assignment.
Kind roll from Bartig. Wide open three-pointer.
Too much energy, too much adrenaline.
Cox picked up his dribble. Now he's double-teamed and fouled.
Interesting to see what this lineup will do from the three-point line, because none of them
Yeah,
are really known for that. So it's a big inside game here.
yeah. And they should probably just stick with that.
But the problem is Moody could pack the paint.
Well, and
Great tough shots.
We've had room for the shots. They just haven't gone. So see if they can turn that around. Morrison again from three. Still no good. But Galladay with an offensive rebound. Gets his own board. Padding the stats. Turns it around and scores again. He's got 8. Chumaka is on fire here in the first part of the game.
He's even talking on defense.
Yeah, look at him. He's into it. Missed the jumper. Got it. That's
Taps
Galladay
it to
again.
Orsello.
Active hands, and Orsello comes away with it. Once again, one and done.
He wants it. He's
Holtman.
feeling it.
Orsello backing him down in the post. Sees Coffey on the break. Coffey step back jumper, no good. Rebounded by Jackson. Coming back the other way. Long pass. Coffey steps in front of it. Much to the light of the student section.
That's that veteran presence. One end, you miss
Absolutely.
a shot, you come back, you redeem yourself.
And now some of the traditional starters come in. The bench stands to greet them. The students, of course, are already standing. Excellent first minutes from the opening 5. Braden Cox stays on the floor. Now Hawley, Will Schultz, Grant Brock, and
Joe Shank.
Joe Shank. I was trying to figure out who the 5th guy was. He's moving too fast. My eyes can't focus on him.
He's blurred.
Oh, he was absolutely
Takes
crunched.
a tough screen.
Oh, man. But the shot, no good, and Hawley coming away with it. Up ahead to Braden Cox. Shank shaking it off. Here's Will. Jumps, turns, shoots. Good. Will Schultz into the ball game and scores instantly.
If he wants it, he gets it. That's his game, the fadeaway.
That cannot be stopped.
Can't let him get to
I
the
don't
spot
think it's
there.
Coach Fuller's favorite shot he has, but
It's
when he's hitting, man, it's unstoppable.
for most players, it's an inefficient shot, but for Will,
Yeah, he's
that's his
got that
game.
shot. The Bartig again into the lane. And the Archers are keeping it close. Will thought long and hard about that one. Last night here in the gym, we enjoyed the Artist Series. I don't know if you had a chance to hear much about how that went. Joe Shank threw the ball out of bounds. No one in particular was there. A little miscommunication.
I understand putting the normal 5, but I mean, Galladay, I don't know how much energy he usually has, but I feel like we could have kept him out here, kept him running. He was feeling it.
Coach Fuller has about a 5-minute opening gambit. And that's usually what the first crew plays. Shot up and good. An unconventional shot from Martinez.
Hawley gave trouble for Martinez, but still put up the tough shot.
Yeah. Brock with the screen. Now rolls to the paint. He gets a seam and a step on a defender and scores. Grant Brock is on the ball in the ball game and on the stat sheet with his first bucket.
He's a train. You can't let him get a step or else he'll just keep rolling.
He couldn't believe his eyes when he saw a clear path to the basket. He was going to hold up and then he decided to go for it.
Love to see that two-man game between Holly and Brock.
Yeah. Cox probes the defense. Will. Step back three, no good. SaberCats continue their outside shooting woes so far in this one, 0 for 4. And a pass right to Holly. He's got Brock up ahead. Grant to the hole and scores. Timeout Moody. SaberCats up 16-11. We like that score around here.
Good score. SaberCats up 16-11 early here in the first. We do see the SaberCats 0 for 4 from beyond the three-point line, but they're dominating the paint currently. 14 points to Moody's just 6.
Coffee checks back in for Braden Cox this time. Lets his man loose on the baseline. No good and gets the rebound. So a good box out from Manny. And he brings the ball up the court the other way. Here's Hawley. If there's anybody I want shooting a three-pointer, it's James Hawley. Thank you. Made to order, but scooped out. 0 for 5 now. Stepped on the sideline. Here's Shank bringing it up the floor. Hawley, nice look inside for Brock. Before the double team comes, he gets the ball up, blocked away, and now fouled from behind on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2.
No call in the first one, but that doesn't stop Brock from
he doesn't
continuing
stop.
his assault.
Absolutely. He's playing strong. You look at him, you can't believe he's a freshman. Cameron Scott whistled for the foul, his first. And the high arcing shot, no good on the first shot. Talked to Grant about that earlier this week, and kind of interesting. He said he didn't realize he was shooting it so high. So I don't know if it just didn't feel right. Shank whistled for the foul.
Everybody else but him.
Oh, it's a lane violation, and Brock will get another chance. That is a very late whistle. It was so late that Shank thought he was being whistled for a dumb foul. It turned out he was right. It wasn't a foul. So that's wiped off the board, and Grant finds the range on the third attempt.
They always say better late than never.
Hey, you give a guy enough looks, he's going to make one. Oh, he probably should have driven to his right. Instead, he comes left. Now Humphrey down on the baseline finds himself face-to-face with Grant Brock. Thinks the better of that. Shot up and good. The friendly roll for Sherman Etienne. Shank lays it off for Hawley. Thought about a deep three. Now dribbles to the foul line. Coffee, top of the key. Up, no good. The shot chart is ugly from distance for the SaberCats. That would have been a long 2. And now called for the foul again is Scott, as he and Grant Brock contested for that long rebound. Back in for the Archers, Trey Walker. Shank looks a little gassed. He is breathing heavy down there, working hard.
Good thing he's the one throwing
Nice
the ball
pass inside.
And
Grant.
He was
what in the world? He had a
completely held.
guy had a hold of his wrist. Now into the paint, lobs it up for Brock, who keeps it high and floats it in. Grant Brock is fighting hard. He's all marked up on his arms and everything. He's battling down there.
Looks like that's the trend for the game, the inside.
Yeah.
They do not have the size, the effort that Maranatha does.
Etienne's got the size, but so far Maranatha's been able to throw lots of big men down at them with Brock and now Schultz on the block.
With Etienne preoccupied with Schultz, no one can deal with Grant.
Still no good from range are the SaberCats as Shank hits the floor and Brock tracks down a long rebound. His pass intercepted by Stewart, who brings it back coast to coast, up with the left hand, no good. And Will on one. Nice find for Coffee. Just misses, but Grant with the rebound. Should have gone with the left right there. Tried to put it up with the right hand from the left side and couldn't get it to go.
Could have even pass it back to Grant there.
Yeah, and Grant pulls it down. And Coach Fuller says, slow down here, guys. Catch our breath. This is frenetic. Holly, a good pass would have found him in rhythm right there, wide open. And here's Brock once again in the block. Gets the double team, smacked across the face, out for Hawley, again missing. He can't believe it. Now he runs back on defense, and with the fast break opportunity, Humphrey scores again for the Archers. They're drawing it back within 4.
0 for 7 now.
Yeah.
From the three-point line. The SaberCats have 8 offensive rebounds.
Coffee, still no good. Who will break the ice?
Interesting to see here what Fuller will do. Coach Fuller.
I see Gingery end up coming into the game, and he is a pretty decent three-point shooter on his own right. 1-1 coming up here. As 3 subs will enter, now 4.
Let's hope it's just a stamina issue for the SaberCats here. And for one of these guys to break this drought.
SaberCats have 22 guys on the floor at the moment. Now some have decided to leave, all but 5. That's a good thing. It's still 5-on-5, right? I know they tweak the rules from time to time, but the Archers now decide to go ahead and take all 5 of their allotted players also, as Humphrey comes back out. I wouldn't mind playing them 5-on-4, but I feel like that would be an advantage. Down into the block, the pass was knocked away. Giving it up into the corner, Coffee battling for the rebound. Got a guy up on his back. They're letting him play. Orsello in the block, double team, knocked away from him. Bardig up ahead. Martin gets the roll.
Gingery got his hands in there, almost stole it, but just another tough shot by Moody. Going up and in.
And they are within a bucket.
Hoping to run a 5 out here, get some space.
Foul on the floor. See if Galladay is still on a hot streak after a few minutes on the bench. Moody may only have won 16 times in the history of this matchup, but I promise you, I remember every single one of them, including one year in the regional final right here on Maranatha's court. We were hosting the regional. Former coach Joel Borkart was a senior. Came down to the last shot. He was defending their best player as he brought it up the court. It was a one-on-one matchup. And the dude, he was one of their bigs. Instead of driving, as Joel anticipated, he drew up for a 3 and drained it, right?
Oh.
And it was a killer, absolute killer.
Well,
heart in your throat kind of situation.
In my opinion, I hope history doesn't repeat itself. We have an easy game here, but not looking like it.
There are no easy games against Moody. There are no easy games in the Midwest region. As a timeout called with Moody tying it up at 19, 8:06 left to play in the first.
Okay. Anybody else more than 4 hours? All right, I'm sorry, guys. 14 hours. South Carolina, did you drive? Congratulations, that's awesome. There's one.
A couple of t-shirts if you drive 14 hours from South Carolina for a
little
basketball game. You ought to get a t-shirt.
Nice reward.
Yep. Don't say we never gave you anything.
Come the SaberCats, hoping to see some handoffs, some off-ball actions here.
Gingery gets the pass back, drives into the lane, kick out for Orsello. Now Galladay down low for Schultz. Defense playing him man-to-man so far. No collapse, no double team. Will's waiting for an opening. Now gives it up for Orsello. As the shot clock expires, Orsello hits the jumper from the foul line. His first bucket of the afternoon.
You know, I love notifying the team of the shot clock running out, but I feel like sometimes it puts a little bit too much pressure on
Like when there's 10 seconds on the shot clock, that's still plenty of time. We don't need to be
countdown with 10, 9, 8.
Oh, no. Nice drive on the baseline. Cameron Scott can play. He kind of has that look like, you know, he spends a lot of time in the library, but I promise you, and he may, but he spends a lot of time in the gym too because he's balling tonight. As he goes down the floor, scraps it up with Braden Cox in ways that most people have not. I mean, when Braden goes down, he usually comes away with it.
He's the first one down there.
Yeah, but Cameron Scott beat him to the floor, forced a tie-up, and the possession arrow favors the SaberCats. They'll hold the ball. Under 7 left here, still tied up now at 21.
That late bucket for Chris broke a 3-minute drought for the SaberCats.
Nice screen down low, and Orsello, the inbounder, comes in. Schultz finds him for the assist.
Back-to-back finds Schultz to Orsello.
They go right at Schultz, and he denies the shot. Now Cox, fast break three is good, and the SaberCats break the ice from downtown. Three-pointer is good. Interesting. After the basket.
Most likely jockeying for position there under the basket. He got Scott down on the ground, I believe.
Not a whole lot in it, but
well,
the official rings up Will Schultz on the rebound attempt that never was needed.
White folks in basketball are known to flop a little bit, as we know. Shout out Brad Davison, former Wisconsin Badger.
Is he a basketball player?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Never heard of him.
Who are you cheering for this year?
The SaberCats. Who else? Is there another team? I got my hands full cheering for the SaberCats. Will Schultz from the same spot is good. And just like that, the SaberCats find themselves up 8, an 8-0 run.
That's their biggest lead of the game.
Cox screened off the ball, and the runner is good. Trey Walker gets the Archers out of their slump. Galladay provides the screen. Cox is fouled as he navigated past, and Trey Walker is run up. Student section helpfully providing some rules reminders. Just here to help, right?
Help the, we're nice people. We help the opposing team.
That's right. Oh, come on, take it, Gingery.
Could have stepped into the shot there, but just a little too far out.
He's got that shot.
Here the SaberCats still running man-to-man. Haven't switched to their 2-3.
Oh, he blocked it again. Will Schultz closed down a three-pointer. 2 blocks in a row there. Schultz finds Galladay, works his way into traffic, jump stop, up and good. Jumaka's having a night right now.
For Jumaka Galladay.
Leads all scorers. Stepped on the sideline again. The student section gets the assist. Mr. Basketball in the house again. Who is that guy?
I wonder if we'll ever find out.
We'll never know. Here's Braden Cox on the wing. Pick and roll for Galladay. He's got Orsello in the paint. Passes
one more.
Up on that one. There it is. Gingery up. No good.
Just a little too much on it.
Yeah.
Didn't expect to be so wide open.
Yeah. He was pretty open. Couple steps. Off the screen. Up and good for three. Trey Walker again.
Good adjustment by Trey Walker. Saw two different blocks by Schultz there, so he released it quickly before Schultz could get up there.
Denied on the entry pass. Schultz now farther out. Jumaka's got to go down low. Schultz decides to work it into the paint himself. Now Braden Cox drives to the hoop. What a move! Braden Cox up and over. Lead is 7. Wide open from the wing. No good. Orsello, long rebound. Maranatha looks good tonight. I really appreciate this one. This has been a good game. Pretty clean. 6 turnovers.
These past few home games, they've been locked in. They've been here.
Been a point of emphasis. And they are winning the points in the paint, winning the rebounding battle, winning the block battle.
The rebounding discrepancy, 22 to Moody's just 11.
Ouch. Braden Cox a little too hot to handle for Brock.
Brock wanted that up instead of flaming right down the middle.
Here, catch this!
Cox, interesting he hasn't tried out for the baseball team yet. He threw that one.
Dude, he could play shortstop easily.
He
or
might be
center field.
Best shortstop we've ever seen.
Well, we've had some good ones. I'm not going there yet, but man, oh man, he would be a baller. Maybe we can talk him into it.
Here's a 3 ball there from Moody. Brings the lead down to 4.
Oh, nice find for Jumaka. Down on the block, working against his man. Kicks it out. Grant Brock says, I'll take a 3. Nearly bounced it off the ceiling. Student section remembering Bartig's air ball, and now right in front of the student section. They put a little extra juice on that one. Blocked from behind by Hawley, and hauled in by Orsello. Scott Brock up ahead instead. Hawley down the lane, no good, and rebounded by the Archers. Coming away with it, going coast to coast as Aaron Stewart fouled on the attempt.
Now, if you didn't notice on the other end there,
Orsello
where Hawley missed,
him up.
Grant Brock cleared out of the paint, led the way for Hawley. Very smart from just the freshman.
Yeah, he saw it was coming. It was good. At the line for Moody, Aaron Stewart, sophomore from nowhere, listed in the program. Must be in the witness protection program.
2 shots there for Moody. This will be their first 2 free throws of the game.
He and Jeremiah Martin both are men without a country. Basketball man up there underneath the curtain, disrupting the free throw shooter, a la the Duke Crazies. Boogie Fuller into the ball game. Nice long pass, finds Brock. What a play! Orsello. Grant Brock with the assist. And a nice find from Fuller. Really got that play started. Up by 4. Boogie gets a hold of it. Up ahead, fast break. Oh, spins it up off the glass. Gets his own rebound. Jumaka helps. But with a foot on the line was Humphrey. And so Maranatha will inbound.
Hoping to
Boogie-
see more of those types of stops.
He was using the rim to shield off the defender, but couldn't quite spin it hard enough up off the glass.
Moody
But a
nearly left open.
Second
Holly.
chance. Oh, there it is. Orsello. Come on. Like literally bulldozed in the paint. What on earth?
I mean, he's there
I don't know.
letting them play,
yeah.
as they say.
That is the
Seen
definition.
only 6 free throws this game, this whole half.
I honestly don't know.
Good defensive possession here, or else it'll come down to a 1-possession game right before the half.
They want to keep this margin strong. Nice pass into the paint. Orsello. A lot of contact. Once again, no call, and a bucket brings it back to within 2. Fuller, the flash all the way down the floor. Missed the layup, but Orsello is there for the putback. Nice follow. Good hustle on the fast break by Orsello. Lead is 4 from the corner, right in front of the students. And once again, they do their job. Quickly up ahead. Here's Jumaka taking on the world. Knocked out of bounds, last touched by the SaberCats. He was triple teamed on that one.
Surely
Feels like
someone open, but too many hands.
Somebody had to be open.
Too many hands in the face.
He did have a lot of hands in his face. Stewart checks out.
Student section waving bye to Stewart. Wonder what he was saying to them.
Oh, I think he was trying, but he had not done anything with his shooting there to shut him up. There's only one way to shut up the student section, and that is you got to bury a 3 right in front of them. Just,
You got to make a shot.
yeah.
0 for 5 from Stewart. And 0 for 3 from 3. That's not going to do it.
I think the students are clued in on that one. That's what's happening. Up off the top of the backboard, but not in. And Humphrey misses on the first. 40 seconds left. The second one up, no good. Jumaka with a rebound. 41, do it.
Lots of dribble handoffs here. Trying to get the defense out of position. But Moody's keeping up.
I saw a post the other day that said, one day you're going to do the 3-man weave for the last time and not realize it. Maka from 3, slapped down, and SaberCats ball, slapped down by the Archers. 9 seconds on the clock. Shot clock is off.
Inexplicably asking about the time when the shot clearly hit the rim.
Hawley, cut back, up to the lane, it's good! And that's how the first half is going to end with the SaberCats up by 6, 39-33. Galladay with 10 points leads the SaberCats. Orsello with 8, Cox and Brock with 7, and Will Schultz, how many has he got? He's got 5. Lots of contributors in this one. Let's see, rebounding-wise, Grant Brock with 6, and Galladay with 5 of his own. For the Archers, led in scoring by 2 players, Walker and Bartig with 7, and the rest of the team with a bucket or 2 apiece. It's Parents' Night. We'll honor the parents and be back for the second half right after this.
down. Get your space. There we go. All right. We're excited to have Senior Day and Parents' Day today. I want to announce a few that are not able to be here today as well. So by live stream, attending today, we have Chris and Angela Cox from Tyler, Texas. Parents Braden Cox, by the way. We also have Josh and Ryan Hawley from Poplar Bluff, Missouri. Parents of James Hawley. And Jennifer Shank from Marion Center, Pennsylvania, parents of Joe Shank. And Matt and Tiffany Herbster from Hong Kong, parents of Jonathan Herbster. Here with us today, I'd like to announce those who are standing with their students, and thank you so much for your support of them. First off, we have Maya Cox, wife of Braden Cox. Next we have Annie Herbster, Mark and Amy Herbster. Annie is the sister of Jonathan Herbster, and Mark and Amy are his aunt and uncle. Next we have Joe and Renee Schultz from Brookfield, Wisconsin, parents of William Schultz. Next, standing with Joe Shank is Coach Paul Brown. He's probably not here today. Poor guy's not feeling great. Coach Brown and Trisha Brown from Watertown, Wisconsin. Coach is the athletic director, and he and his family have kind of become a second family for Joe while he's here at college. I forgot to mention by live stream, because it was out of order, and I think also by live stream today, Roger and Lori Maines from Durand, Illinois, parents of Roger Maines. Also with us today is Nathan and Dana Barber from Shorewood, Illinois, parents of Nathan Barber. We also have Brian and Rebecca Brock from Oconomowoc, Wisconsin, parents of Grant Brock. Phil and Kathleen Price from Watertown, Wisconsin, parents of Ben Price. We have Tom and Karen Fuller from Easley, South Carolina, parents of Jonathan Fuller. For our seniors who are out of eligibility, they've done. We have, to start with, Chris Orsello and his parents, Al and Jenny Orsello, and his grandmother, Marilyn Singer, are here with him. We've really appreciated Chris and the energy and fire that he brings, as well as the basketball IQ. It's never a quiet moment with him on the court. All right. Next, we have Jared Lawson accompanying Manny Coffey. Manny came to us on his last year as a GA, and Jared is his boss. Jared's the assistant athletic director, and Manny works with him a lot. We appreciated Manny and his infectious laugh. You always want to hear Manny laugh. And then finally, a 4-year senior who's been on the team all 4 of his years. He's kind of become a fixture on our team. He's always faithful, always serving. He's gone through a tough career with lots of injuries and being put in various positions where he's had to become a team manager for a while and all sorts of things. He serves without question and absolutely readily. And I just couldn't appreciate his role anymore in what he does. Andy and Gina Morrison are here from Amberg, Wisconsin with their son, senior 4-year player Justice Morris. These men need the foundation of your support for home to be successful here. I'm honored and humbled to be entrusted with this part of your son's life. May we bring God glory and become more like his son as we learn to play the game of basketball. Thank you, parents, family, and friends. Thank you for letting me partner with you, and NBU partner with you in the training of your sons. Thank you for sending them here and letting us work.
Four corners. So I want whoever wants to play to get out on the court. Young, old, rich boys, nobody's here. Get on out here. We'll have ourselves a game of four corners. So here's what we're going to do. If you're playing, pay attention very carefully. Pay attention very carefully. And look at me, I'm the guy under the scores table. Yeah, thank you. Corner number 1 is over here by the away team bench. Corner number 2 is by the DC scoreboard. Corner number 3 is by the locker room exit. Corner number 4 is by the home team bench. We got it? Find yourself a corner. You have 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. If you are in corner number 3, you are out. Have a seat. And if you're still in, find a new corner. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Corner number 2. Wow, they are really just dropping quick. Find yourself a new corner or stay. It's up to you. 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. If you are in corner number 2, you are out. Matthew Nicholson is also out. Yeah, there they go. New corner. 3, 2, 1. You are out if you are in the corners of 1 or 4. Yeah, I didn't expect that one. We're getting out of here. New corner. Corner number 4. Yeah, there we go. We'll see you. Have a seat. 6 left. We'll get a new corner. 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Corner number 2. Thought they could last. We got 3 left. Everyone in a different corner. And if I call a corner with no one in, stay in your corner. We're going to go until we get somebody out. Are we all set? I guess we're all set. 3, 2, all right. Corner number 3. All right, we're number 2. And we will call until we have a winner. So pick the right corner. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Corner number 1. Congratulations, give it up for Macy. And as always, thank you for participating in Maranatha Athletics Halftime.
We are just about ready for the second half here in Watertown. We finally got the snow we've been missing this winter.
Missing?
I wouldn't say missing,
Well,
but not having.
if you don't have to shovel, you've been missing it.
Yeah, I'm out of Suns. I run all out of Suns. And so
It's a one-man job.
it's me out there by myself. Me and the Arians snowblower. 20 minutes on the clock. 6-point lead for the SaberCats.
For the second half for the SaberCats, I'm looking for a full 20 minutes of good basketball. If you watch the SaberCats, you know in the first half, they come out hot.
Yeah.
They come out rolling. And in the second half, we are on the basketball court.
They are a little inconsistent. So I've seen a couple of times they've come out hot in the second half. Let's look for that this afternoon.
Looked like that against Kuiper.
And a little bit different look, a more traditional lineup here to start the second half. As Braden Cox probes the defense, hands it off for Galladay. Orsello from three. Good! And so right away, the SaberCats nail a three, unlike the first half where they were like 0 for everything until 2 threes finally went in. Now the second half starts with a three-pointer from Orsello, who's Parents are in the house. Jackson with a nice turnaround for
Tough turnaround.
the
Learn
Archers.
from Will Schultz, most likely.
Yeah, probably. Watching film. Bad pass is intercepted. And good hustle gets the SaberCats back on defense. Force the pull-up jumper, and Orsello grabs the rebound. One and done. Here's Jumaka into the paint, slowly developing. Now it's up. The teardrop is good. Jumaka had a lot to tell us at halftime. I didn't quite catch what it was, though. I think he was saying he was not going to miss at all, ever, again. And I was glad to see it. Here's Cox, pulls up for the jumper. It's good. The SaberCats are hot to start the second half, just as we had hoped.
Jamaka Galladay sitting at 12 points early in the second here, aiming for his season high of 18.
Well, he's capable of putting up big numbers. You can see that. Left-hander no good, and Cox flies in for the rebound, pushing the pace. Now he'll hold it up. Cross for Hawley. Kick out for Galladay. Yep, yes! And when you're on, you're on. That ball was in, and then it was out, and then it was back in for three.
Galladay shooting 70% on the day.
Why not?
Not even shot chucking.
He's
He's
in
efficient.
that zone. No, he's in that zone, man. That hyper focus. Quick three is on the way, and good. That was a quick
Moody.
trigger from Walker.
Moody matches it.
Yeah. Still down by 11. Cox bullies his way in, but knocked to the floor and then gives it up. Touched by the Archers and out of play. Kind of bailed out there.
Both teams thought that was going to go out of bounds way faster and acted nonchalant about it.
Yeah, it was a bit of a slow roller at that point.
I think the SaberCats should also try to find James Hawley here. Need to get him hot. Over 3 from 3 on the day.
You know he can shoot. Oh, nice find inside for Brock. He was disrupted on the play, though. Good contest by Brock. And Galladay rips down the rebound. Braden dribbles into the lane, fires the fadeaway, and it's good. Braden's got so many ways to score. And a timeout called by Moody as they find themselves in a big deficit here in the second half.
Lead up to 13. Second biggest lead of the game.
Yeah, here in the second half, SaberCats up 12-5 and have extended their lead. It's 51-38. SaberCats shooting 47.8% from the field. That's 39% for the Archers. That's the highest shooting percentage I've seen all season for the SaberCats. And certainly they are controlling the rebounding with a 33-17 margin in that category, including 11 offensive rebounds.
Big discrepancies here. I mean, we're seeing the Moody shoot 36% from 3 while they're 24% on the season. It's a good game for them as they make another one there. It is Allen with his second 3 of the game.
Nice find on the baseline. Good runner from Orsello. Everybody's hot. Usually we get a guy or two that gets on fire, but today it's just been everybody. It's contagious.
Running by committee. That's the path.
And Brock
to
with a
win.
big rebound. Up ahead for Galladay. Jumaka into the paint. Kicks it out for Cox. They find Orsello in stride. Up, no good. And Grant mistimed the jump. Snags a rebound the other way, does Moody. Bardig shot an air ball back in 8th grade, and the student section will not forget.
So,
as that ball sails harmlessly out of bounds. Another turnover for Moody, their 7th of the ball game. Not too bad.
good idea there by the student section. I mean, Bartig is clearly their best player, averaging 16.5 points per game currently.
Is that right?
Shooting 50% from the field.
Not tonight.
Just 3 for 7, 7 points for Bartig.
Mock goes behind the back, rises, shoots. That one's short. And nobody there to rebound for the SaberCats that time, as it falls to the floor and Marquise Allen grabbed it. Bartig under the hoop and no good. Blocked by Orsello, I believe. Hiked across. Hawley got his hand pinned underneath the other player.
Bartig clearly fouled both Grant and Holly there.
Yeah.
Really using his body as a wrecking ball.
Just kind of a wrestling move more than basketball there. Fighting for possession.
But it's a tough game, you know. Don't call everything.
They have not been calling everything. In fact, there hasn't yet been a foul called, I don't think, in the second half. Orsello, long pass, finds Hawley. A little bit of space, works his way into the lane, hands it off for Braden. And from point-blank range, Braden Cox cannot miss. It's impossible that he should miss.
That moves Cox up to 13 points, matching Orsello. And Galladay with 15.
Marion Jackson.
Very enthusiastic dunk there by Jackson.
Was it?
Nearly got blocked by the rim. Holly now 0 for 4. I mean, if you're Coach Fuller, you hope that he finds that eventually in this game.
I don't know. I think maybe not his night. Everybody else is hitting. So Hawley's got to find other ways to contribute tonight if his three-pointer is not working. Can barely afford any more of those.
Well, he is contributing, leading the team with 4 assists.
Yeah.
Currently.
That's good. Here's Orsello, wide open. Braden Cox with a
Braden
crowd
Cox at
pleaser.
Stewart doing the splits there.
Bartig into the lane, up and good. Tough shot against the double team on the fast break.
Lead down to 6 here.
That's what good players do, so it's good to see Hawley finding other ways to make it work tonight. Cox into the lane and fouled as he puts up that shot. He'll go to the line for 2. SaberCats lead is 6.
Cox hoping to end a 6-0 run here.
And gets it to go. Shank into the ball game, along with Will Schultz. Grant Brock takes a seat.
Give Brock and Holly a breather, hoping they can play a key role down in the final stretch here.
Ben Price also into the game. Eventually, someone will come out. Orsello. So in the confusion, let's recap. We got Galladay, Schultz, Cox, Shank, and Ben Price with his first action of the afternoon, as Braden Cox, ever so reliable from the line, makes a pair and takes a seat. Boogie back in.
Boogie 0 for 2 in the game, but it doesn't feel like it. Feels like he's out there.
Yeah.
Really
He's
contributing.
He's had some amazing passes. He's found some of the other guys. Triggered a few great plays in the first half. Ben Price stays with the defense and called for the push. That's one of those where you get it clean with your hand, but commit the foul with the body.
Thought he got the ball there first,
Yeah.
and most likely did, but it's the rest of your appendages that do the damage.
Quick shot once again, up, no good this time, and tracked down in the corner, saved nicely, and covered by Martinez. Down, Price, I might have got a little piece of that one. And it was Schultz that came away with it. Fuller escapes the pressure. Now Galladay finds Shank in the corner. Here's Fuller. Back to Shank. Ben Price. See if Ben can work his way down the lane, and he does! Ben Price gets the... Oh, man! That was a strong play. What a great move. Faked his man from three-point land and drove to the hoop. That was a strong play from Ben Price.
Price almost jumped enough. He could have dunked that.
Yeah.
Got enough lift
Look
there.
at the box out. Schultz comes away with it and decides to dribble it down the floor himself. Finds Jamaka on the baseline. Charge called. Tough call. Tough call.
He got right into Allen there, but I'm not sure if he was in position. Interesting call because...
Yeah, there's no way. Jamaka was already past him by the time the player got set. But
Jackson was far on that baseline there and
Yeah.
then jumped into Galladay.
yeah, Galladay had already sidestepped him, so he slid into him, which usually doesn't yield that call, but tonight it did. Scott. Etienne.
Moody here running lots of actions, forcing too many switches for the SaberCats. But it doesn't matter. Schultz on the fast break. And one!
Let's go! Will Schultz goes to the line. He took that one coast to coast, stepped into the passing lane. What was it, like maybe 3 dribbles total, and he was already the length of the floor. Gets around the defender, and he'll go to the line for the three-point play. Full timeout called. SaberCats up 61-49. Schultz completes the three-point play quite calmly.
We see Gingrey come in here for Jamaka Galladay. Some valuable minutes from him once again.
Absolutely. Kind of bailed out with the foul that time is Martinez. He'll go to the line for 2.
Gives it a bit of an acting job and gets it. But that's basketball.
Fouls on Fuller.
The crowd noise does not affect number 1 Martinez
It's
there.
harder for them to affect the free throws when they're on the other side of the court there.
And the bleachers too busy on the other side for all of them to move over there.
Ben Price made 3 moves and then decided to go once again to the line, to the rim, and gets his own rebound and a putback. That's 4 for Ben Price.
And he's there. I mean, chase your own shot.
It's been a tough season for Ben. Good to see him getting a good showing this afternoon. He's playing really well. Down the stretch, they're going to need all the players with experience that they can get. Lots of guys contributing today, including Gingery, who grabs that rebound. Here's Fuller, pushing the pace a little bit. Now they'll pull it out and reset. 41.
41. They tried at the end of the half.
That's
Didn't work, but
three-man weave. Joe Shank lost it momentarily, gets it back. Price free in the corner. Oh, that looked good. Chasing down his own rebound, but
nearly got it.
nearly got there.
Kids.
Oh, blocked.
Blocked by Boogie.
Fuller got the block. What a defensive play to stop the fast break. And now with numbers the other way, here's Price again in the corner, still no good. Shank battling for the rebound and gets it. What a save for Schultz, who puts up a three. Yes, let's go. Now the SaberCats are good from downtown. 67-51, they're up by 16.
Too easy for Will Schultz. That'll be the fourth SaberCat in double-digit points.
I have never once seen Schultz rattled. Have you ever seen Will rattled? I've seen him disappear in games before where he looked like maybe a little unfocused, but I've never seen him rattled. He's got nerves of steel. No shot is too clutch. Oh, for three, but
some good
all
looks
three
there.
of them are just right there. And back the other way, it's Bardig.
Good verticality, unbothered. Bardig.
Schultz received that with his left hand. Did you see the control on that pass, that long pass? Controlled it with just his left and got the easy bucket the other way. And then once again, it's Bardig getting an easy
Seeing
bucket.
a duel here from
you
Bardig
can see
and
how
Schultz.
Bardig gets his points. He's all the way up to 13.
Has Scott with a random foul there.
Yeah, right in the middle of the floor.
That'll be his third on the
Humphrey
game.
and Etienne are in, and Scott with 3 fouls takes a seat.
Brock, Orsello, and Holly getting some good rest here, winning these minutes without them.
Schultz again, this time he is a little short. And Shank can't quite get around DeMarion Jackson. Orsello will check in. Ben Price had his moments, had his opportunities. Took 7 shots and made 2 of them.
4 points in just 4 minutes.
From the baseline, floater, no good. Down on the floor, it's Orsello that comes away with it. Shank brings it up the floor. Joe loses a handle. Schultz saves it in bounds to Gingery. Last touch by Moody. Nice pass inside for Fuller. Up, it's good, and a 3-point play opportunity for Boogie. He'll head to the line.
Defensive breakdown by Moody, noticed by Boogie, and
Man,
just a beautiful floater there.
And a great find on the inbound. Converts to 3-point play. Christian Cleveland is congratulating him from the bench.
I mean, this gymnasium, that's the quietest I think I've ever heard it.
Oh, stripped from behind, but getting it back. Woo! Gingery got a hand on it. It's good defense, but
He was
recovery.
bouncing up and down, I mean.
Bardig with good body control. Etienne had a hand in Will Schultz's face. Now Schultz has him in good position and gets the turnaround. Nice individual battle that time, and Will Schultz wins it 74-57.
Fuller, hands everywhere. Screen navigation.
Doing his
What
best.
can he do on defense?
He's doing his best Braden Cox impersonation there. And with the possession arrow, Moody will take possession. They look a little gassed right now, a little shell-shocked. The SaberCats have come out strong in the second half.
Up 17 currently, biggest lead of the game. Boogie once again almost gets the strip there. As Bartik once again
Travels.
Bartik trying to play hero ball here. Didn't put up too many shots in the first half.
Student section chanted, "Where are you going?" And then Joe Green said, "You're going to the bench." Nice play to break the press. Fuller's got a step, but nice defensive makeup by Humphrey. Stops the fast break. Now Schultz down low, stripped it. And Etienne comes up with it. Traveled, no call. Both feet were up off the floor. Humphrey gives it up to Etienne. Oh, nice pass inside. And a foul committed, going to be on Schultz.
Interesting enough, when you're diving on a ball, not a travel.
I thought
You
he
don't
had
move your
possession,
feet there.
though. I thought he had possession.
Considering he was still sliding.
Really?
No. Yes.
Really? All right, if you say so. Back in my day, that was a travel.
Had to look that up.
They keep changing things on me.
Had to look that up during the Wisconsin-Purdue game.
Okay.
Because I was getting heated, but
And then you looked it up and realized you had no cause. Yeah, we've all been there. Yelled something stupid from the stands. Come on, ref, that's a travel. I'm sorry, sir. They changed that rule back in 1998. Oh, my bad. Fuller, stripped. Humphrey comes away with it. Fuller got a hand on it. What's the call? They're going to
they
call
called
Fuller.
a jump.
No.
He got his hands on the ball.
Oh,
He was there.
Wow. Good defense.
Humphrey surprised by the call, but
And a disciplined call by the officials to confer with one another and get it right. Pastor Bob Loggins is here in the audience, I see. Member of the Maranatha Board of Trustees. Here's Gingery. Up off the strap. That's going to draw the whistle.
SaberCats been looking to share the ball, but they could always just go to old reliable.
Yeah.
It's Will Schultz in
Will
the
Schultz
post.
in the block.
Haven't seen that fade since one of the first possessions in the game.
Yeah. Humphrey, long pass inside.
Oh,
Allen caught the ball. Gingery went up to contest, and a very hard foul.
it was a good double screen action by Moody there. Caught Gingery off guard and had to go
Yeah.
around two different people.
Great anticipation on the pass, too. He's put it to where he was headed.
Flying Allen.
Yeah. And that foul, as hard as it was, just results in an inbound.
Interesting enough, I thought possibly could have been a shot there.
No
Gingery in his
good.
landing space, no call, but we'll take those.
Quickly up ahead, and a nice pass finds Orsello in stride. Runner no good. Etienne grabs the rebound. Gingery poked it ahead, but he had his hand on the back when he did, and so Humphrey is fouled. Timeout called by Coach Fuller, up 15, 5:11 left to play. Four SaberCats in double digits, all with 15. Galladay, Cox, and Schultz. 13 for Orsello. And Grant Brock is back out on the floor, as is Shank. Galladay and Braden Cox together with Will Schultz. And so all of Maranatha's leading scorers on the floor. Orsello getting a breather.
Fully rested up. They're ready for this final 5 minutes.
2 more home games left for the SaberCats after today. One next week and one the week to follow before regionals. And Schultz gets a hands on it. Up ahead with the fast break. Lays it in softly, but no good. Was anticipating contact, I think. Rising up to shoot on the other end, but rebounded by Galladay. Walker unable to convert.
Galladay's 7th rebound of the game. Just behind Orsello's 8 and Brock's 8 as well.
Offensive something or other. Braden Cox called for an offensive foul in the front court. Didn't see that. Oh, we're way behind on our instant replay video.
Interesting call here by the refs, but SaberCats still pushing forward.
Grant Brock with a block.
Jackson blocked himself at first.
Yeah.
Then Brock said, no, let me get in on this.
Here's Galladay. Around for Schultz, now Braden Cox. Inside for Brock, he's got a mismatch. Now double team, kicks it out for Braden. Braden into the lane, probes, nowhere to go. Now Schultz around his man. Nice pass inside for Brock. Bobbled it initially, now back across for Schultz. Up top for Galladay, heat check. No good. Etienne battling for possession and eventually fouled. Is it on Braden? That would be 3. Or is it on Shank? It is on Shank. And 1 and 1 at the other end.
Definitely calling a little bit more contact to this half. Gonna want to keep an eye out on that.
Lots of passing in that last possession from the SaberCats, and it resulted in a wide open look for Jamaica.
Cox also had a bit of a wide open look. I think even the bench was surprised he didn't take that one.
Unselfish.
He's already made 1. Known bricklayer Ben Simmons shouted out.
Etienne, much better. Ignored by his teammates, though. Did you see that? He did the phantom high five.
Etienne, not sure how many free throws he shot, but he's 100% on the season.
Yeah, there we go. Not anymore.
Use that jinx to our advantage.
We've been known to do that to our own team. Here's Shank coming off the screen. Gives it up for Jamaica. At the foul line, thinking, looking, finds Braden Cox, and Cox shuffled his feet.
He never picked up his pivot foot there.
SaberCats a little out of sorts. I don't know what's going on. The game management in the last couple of possessions has been odd, just between the officials and the players. Schultz has blood on his jersey, and so he's sent to the corner to remedy that by the official. Maybe that was the issue. And Orsello checks in quickly for Schultz to deal with blood. I'm not sure whose it is.
I believe
or where
it's never his. Somehow he
always has it on him, but it's never his. So you play underneath in D3, that's what happens. It's always tough. Going to work inside, losing the handle and fouled. They're going to call Shank.
Shank had his hand right on the ball there, and again, a foul call.
Shank strenuously objects, as they say in my.
And I trust Joe.
Joe would never prevaricate.
He puts his milk in before his cereal.
Is that what they said?
That is what they said.
Strange facts. And he eats the cereal with a fork.
Fork?
What's the purpose of the milk then?
Well, That one might have been a fib because he made it.
Here's Jamaka up ahead of the defense. Now he gathers it in the post. Up and good. Too easy for Jamaka. Full-court
with
pressure. Cox gets a hand on it, but unable to save it in play.
Jamaka now at 17, one basket away from his season high.
Let's go, Jamaka.
As we see Holly come in here.
Martinez down the lane, hands it off, and up and good. Martinez gets the assist. Martin, nice pass outlets to Jamaka. And he brings it calmly up for the SaberCats. 2:45 left to play, wide open in the paint. Nice find from Grant Brock.
Somebody give Walker a map. He was lost on that play. Let Orsello get.
Oh, what a block for Holly. Come on, Jimmy.
Holly wanted to join the block party there.
Say, I might not be hitting the threes, but I'm contributing in all other facets of the game.
We've now seen Fuller, Galladay, Gingrey, Schultz. All of them have blocks.
Grant Brock's got a couple.
Maybe it's not seeing the box score, but we'll talk about that later.
We'll have words with the statisticians. They'll replay the tape and see clearly there were a couple for Grant Brock. You just have to not foul. That's
Coach
good advice, honestly.
He's exactly right. They haven't
exactly what it is.
Made a three in their last, I would say, 10 minutes.
5 of 15 on the night. It's not terrible. We're 5 of 26, which is not too good. And a timeout called, 78-64, 2.5 minutes left in this one here in Watertown. At the line is Martinez. He's 4 for 5 tonight. 6 points on 1 of 7 from the field. 2 rebounds, 2 assists.
Does not know the difference between there, and there.
Who does, though, honestly? That's a tough one. Holly lost the handle, got it back. Need to go quickly, and they do. Up ahead for Braden Cox, who will track it down. And now attacks the rim. He was clearly fouled, no call.
Once again, had an open three, but just letting it go by. Would love to see him take more of those.
Orsello clears the board. Long pass up ahead. This is a speculation. Grant Brock answers it. Here's Holly, giving it up for Orsello. He thought about stepping into that one. Get Mock in the post. Look at him. Oh! Yes, it was. No! Oh, my word.
I have not seen them call a block here for the SaberCats.
Serious.
The SaberCats are constantly finding folks out of position here.
The
and
way
it's
this
not
game
being
is,
given to them.
The way this game is being called does not favor Braden style, as he likes to attack aggressively like that. And he just cannot believe that was called a charge.
Fuller telling his guys to finish this game strong. Final 2 minutes. Tough jumper by Martinez. That'll be his 9 for him, his second basket.
Here's Grant Brock. He might throw it down. Instead, he's fouled on the attempt. He'll go to the line for 2.
Tried to appease the crowd. Could have gotten an and one there with just delay.
And he slides the first one over the top.
That high arcer, good there.
Jumaka with a rebound. Maybe that's part of the thought process is with the high arcing shot. The rebound goes a little longer.
Couldn't see Holly's eyes there, but there might have been intent to shoot.
Galladay called for the travel.
And there's Cox finally shooting the three, but it's after the turnover, and he makes it.
Yeah. Might as well take it. Free practice shot.
1:22 left. SaberCats up 12. Trey
Brick
throwing it up there. Brock with the rebound. That puts him up to 10. He scores one more basket. He has a double-double.
Let's go. Come on, Grant. Get him in the post. He's got a mismatch. Under a minute. SaberCats lead by 12. Great jumper. No good. Grant Brock with a rebound. Chance for the double-double as he is held on the way up to the basket. And he'll try to get him the easy way from the free throw line, where he is 50% on the night.
16th offensive rebound.
Ooh.
And guess what? 16 offensive rebounds. 5 offensive rebounds by Grant Brock personally.
Grant Brock himself. Wow. And that's 9. 11 rebounds leads the SaberCats. Orsello has 9 to go with his 15 points, and it's Jumaka that leads the SaberCats with 17. Coach Fuller, opportunity to get some young guys in here.
We'll see Justice gain his first minutes since the start of the first half.
Herbster, Morrison, Cleveland, along with Brock and Barber. Too strong on the. I mean, it's meaningless in a sense to have a double-double, but it is nice. Grant Brock contested the shot, but it goes anyway. Here's Cleveland, splits the double team nicely. Up ahead, here's Herbster into the lane and scores. Jonathan Herbster, much to the delight of the home crowd.
Waves to the crowd.
Put
there.
it down.
Put on a show.
All the defenders could do was slap the backboard.
Bartig still in the game.
17 points. Morrison brings it up. SaberCats with an opportunity to hold for the final shot. Barber.
Right past Barber. Just 2.7 left on the clock here.
2.7. The SaberCats will take the lead into the parking lot, I guess. They'll take the lead overall in the series. That's 13 in a row for the SaberCats. Christian Cleveland goes over and greets his friends in the student section as the teams congratulate one another on a very hard-fought contest this afternoon. Leading in scoring this afternoon is Jumaka Galladay with 17 on 8 for 13 shooting, including a three-pointer and 8 rebounds. Cox with 15, and he was 5 of 8 overall. Orsello with 15 on 7 of 13, along with leading 4 assists. Hawley also with 4 assists, along with his bucket. Fuller with 3. Brock with 9 on 11 rebounds. Schultz, 15 points on the night, led in steals and blocks as well. He had 3 blocks and 2 steals, and they came up in big moments too. Of course, who can forget Ben Price's meaningful minutes with 2 buckets. Jonathan Herbster closed it out with his fast break bucket. So a great night for the SaberCats to win this Midwest matchup as the tunnel forms and the teams pray at center court for SaberCats Athletics. My name is Matt Davis with Colin Barnes. Have a great night.